Okay, so it's filling up with Pepsi. And so there were only about 40 of these screens in the world. We ordered 9 of them from Samsung Research in Korea. These screens can actually go completely opaque or completely transparent. And so we built a system for them. You actually have to kind of come around this way if you want to see it well. It's kind of a little hard to see at an angle. So, in the morning, we would actually run these things about seed to spoon, and we'd say, we'd have sunflowers on them, and we'd actually be able to, in the inside, it looked like it was like flowing fields, but it was sunflowers on the outside. Let's see what else I got to move out of the way to give me my little tricks. Maybe milk and honey. We'd actually have milk on the inside and cereal pouring in on the outside. And we'd be talking about brainstorming around Quaker Oats. Or evil ink. Kids would come in, and we'd actually have evil ink to send them. It was Central Station, so let's see, Grand Central. We turn on Grand Central. We actually talked about in a few years doing one where it's just a live punch through. Of course, there was a TARDIS. Of course, it's bigger on the inside than the outside. If you had a pen, and you could actually find the secret spot, it would turn the pen into a sonic screwdriver. And we could actually send people on warp trips. That's about it. We could do digital things too. And so this gives you an example of what this technology can do. And this will be coming out in TVs pretty soon. But it was just kind of a fun thing. And again, built in 3 months. And we had a week to actually prototype. All the screens are actually running a system called Unity. And they're all players looking at a particular field. So they're all basically playing a multiplayer game. And you can actually get in there and fly the whole, like Willy Wonka, you can fly it over an entire view of South by Southwest. So both interior screens are touchscreen as well. So this was kind of fun. And this is where it started. It was a whiteboard, 4 hours. Somebody said, let's do a little photo booth kind of thing, and we turned it into a central station. Somebody said, let's do a little boom box. We did the boom box. So we were trying to help them do this. Here's what it looked like when everybody was around. It was just a mob, and we had fun social vending machines. You could friend people Pepsis. We had eye tracking systems in all the major hotels, so we could actually track what visualization you were looking at, how long you gazed at it, whether you were male or female, and how old you were. You could actually tell that by the eye split and the shape of your jaw. And so we actually, if you look there, we tracked 44,000 people looking at different visualizations. We generated 700 visualizations over 9 days. We ended up, there's some statistics over there, we ended up having 809,000 media impressions through Bloomberg. We brought in, there's Alexis. He's the founder of a thing called Reddit. I don't know if anybody's heard of Reddit, but he's got this interesting news site. He came in, and we basically say, hey, anybody want to brainstorm with Alexis? And suddenly we have 40 people. We had 40 feet of whiteboard, and we just draw. We'd actually do dueling creative matrices. Or we'd bring in the founder of MakerBot, or the founder of Hootsuite, or the founder of General Assembly. So every 3 or 4 hours, we bring these guys in. We just do unconferences. Just in a big public space, whoever the hell comes. There's this guy, Gary V, who's in charge of this. He's a big social media maybe. He's got 1 million followers on Twitter. He shows up. He says, I want to do a fireside chat. So we pop up 2 iPads. We find fireplace animations. We set them down, and suddenly they're